Hello there. I'm Grace Gonglewski, Philadelphia actor. I came to Philadelphia to accept the Dorothy Haas Fellowship in 1987. I was the very first female acting apprentice at the Walnut Street, and I'm so grateful because that launched my career in Philadelphia. I have many Walnut Street stories, and I was trying to figure out which one to share with you. Um, there was the time I rehearsed for a month with Mark Clements and the cast of The Rivals in England, and every morning I would walk to the rehearsal hall along this beautiful river path, and I would go underneath a toll gate that was built in the 1100s where people would come and pay a toll, and then there was a little chapel they could um, pray for safe passage and then go on their way. That was pretty magical. There was also the time that I did the Voisey Inheritance, and the costume designer Hilary Corbett built a corset that would disguise my pregnancy. I started at 3 months pregnant and I closed the show at 5 months. So I was very grateful for that, and that was pretty sweet. Or there were the many, many times I smeared Dan Olmsted in cribbage backstage of the Tennessee Williams Streetcar Named Desire. Um, yeah. But the story that I've decided to share fully is one of when I was doing The Heiress on the main stage, production that I loved, directed by the great Malcolm Black, whom I did many productions with. And I was on stage with Bill Leach, who played my father in many productions and I just adored. And we had an altercation, and Malcolm wanted me to run off stage to this little anteroom and quickly write a missive to my paramour, Morris, played by Alan Burrows, who was wonderful. And this room, probably nobody could see it. Maybe a little bunch of people and way over in house left could peek through and maybe see the wallpaper. But Paul Wanzik, the set designer, had made this incredible tiny gem atmosphere for me with a faux gas lamp and things on the wall, and the props master had created a little writing area for me and asked what I needed, and we decided on a fountain pen. So I'd rush off into this little jewel box of a room and write this letter very quickly. And I utilized this technique that I learned of from a therapist friend of mine who would have her patients write a letter using their non-dominant hand, usually their left hand, because it would access their subconscious in a physical and immediate way. So I decided to utilize that technique with Catherine in writing this letter. So I would quickly scribble, this indecipherable thing to Morris, and it would bring up, I would feel the welling of anguish and, heart-wrenching hope and passion and all the things that Catherine needed to go back onto stage with Bill and have the scene. So that's something that no one saw, and it was just between me and these beautiful designers, and I'm so grateful for precious memories like that, and I very much hope that I'll be back at the Walnut Street soon creating some more. Take care, friends.